Hi guys. Hello, hello. Hi books. Hi DKF. Hi, hi, hi. How you guys doing? I'm vibing to the song right now. Right now. We're getting sweaty today, guys. Kind of. A little bit. We're looking at we're gonna react to the 2.6 version. Hold on. 6 or 7? I literally just opened it. It's a 2.6. Okay, so you'll notice in the title it says Ulrich Rating Room. So I was waiting for the website to update. Yeah, Ulrich is not gonna be able 2.8. It's a while, but I'm saving for it. I am absolutely saving for him because he's worth it. The characters I'm going to be missing out on in the time in between, though, is going to test me. Characters before that include LF, which looks like another cyborg of sorts, but with luscious red hair. Uh, Also coming in 2.6 is, let's see. Let me scroll through this list here. Recoleta? I don't know how to say that properly. It's probably French, and I am French Canadian. And I still, well, I'm not French Canadian. I'm close enough to French Canadian that I cannot even say that. I need them religiously. Fair. 2.7 is going to test me in several ways because they have one of the hottest characters I've ever fucking seen. Hold on, I'm just gonna show you. 2.7 is going to be the true test of me because who the fuck is this? Who is Hisabeth? Do I need a plant? Absolutely not. But I need whoever this is. Oh, she's so pretty. What the fuck? I'm in trouble. But also 2.7 is I keep wanting to call her Capernia. I want to call her Capernia because I like the ship. That's not right. But also in 2.7, very pretty, but also she can plant meat. That you books, you get it. You get it. And then in 2.8, we actually get 2.7, we also get name day. Name day also comes in 2.7. I'm not really won over by name day. I've a feeling that name day will be more of a unit based pull, if anything. But 2.8 is Ulrich, who I am very excited for. I fucking love Ulrich. We're also getting Nautica in 2.8, which I also should really pull for. So that's why I'm saving up for double because I would like both of them. And then 2.8, we also get Buddy Fairchild, which honestly, I'm not excited for the squirrel. I'm so honest. I'm not excited for the squirrel. DPS burst damage and Moxie based is actually crazy. Okay. But the reason I care about those ones in particular are because if I get Nautica in the same patch as Ulrich, that gives me the team for the lesbian religious trauma team, which I would like to give a shot. Because my Fatutu, my Semmelweis, and my Flutter Page are already built, and so I just need Nautica. And then I'll also have the Laplace Asylum team, which includes Lucy. Help me. Why am I Mercuria? Jesus Christ. Ulrich, and then I'm currently building Ezra. He is almost done. Yeah. I don't have Lapura, so there's other teams that are kind of like off the. I don't have any of these fuckers. Like this one for Pew Pew. Nah, I don't got Barcolo. Wait, that's a lie. I do have Voyager. I don't have them built. Don't have a left. Don't plan on pulling for a left, and don't have Kiparina. Don't plan on pulling. As far as S teams go, again, don't have Lapura, so I'm a unit short of the Snowball Fight team, and actually, I can finish building my Glug Glug 3000 team because I do have Pickles. I just need to finish off Pickles. The other 3 are built. I do need to get Kakanya for this whatever Go My Scarab team. Do I have everybody? See, again, Kakanya I need for the Geneva suggestions, which honestly, I feel a little bit of Canadian pride. I kind of want to go for this team. Here's a book. My book era has begun. There you go. Spooky, scary skeletons. I technically have everybody in this team, and Pickles is the only one that really needs to finish being built. I have most of the A teams for the most part. This team is built out the I Choose You Qingling. I have that team. Anjo is the only one I'm missing. Not missing, but need to build for the orphanage team. His team is just called What Is This Rat Doing Here? So that's actually accurate though. It's funny considering the animal affiliations of the others. But anyway. Yeah. And then after that, I don't know if it's even worth looking at. Fucking Joe. I kind of want Barcarola on a rerun. I can wait. Poor Joe. I don't even have New Babel. I've never even seen New Babel. Ever. Is she a standard? Am I just really unlucky and I've just never seen her, kind of like the Wolf's Gravestone? Is that what this is? But anyway, yeah. Those are the teams I'm looking at. I would really like to build the Laplace Asylum and the Lesbian Religious Trauma. Because they look like they'd be fun. They look really cute. And I don't have to build a ton of characters. I don't need to build one for each one. So yeah, that's where I'm going with this. I also need to invest heavily into Psi Cubes more. Because right now, I shouldn't say I need to invest more. They need to give me more ways to invest, because getting those the pieces mats you need to like ascend them is fucking ridiculous. The fact that you're limited to like what, 5 a month or something like that, it's not enough. It's not enough. Give us a way to farm them or something. She's standard? Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. But anyway, we're going to react to something first. Just realized this is showing the wrong. This is showing the wrong. What? There we go. Show both cards. Great. Communal suffering. We love it. Okay. Let me change where the audio is going real quick for this. And then we'll watch the 2.6 version trailer, because I don't know where this is going. I'm a little bit out of the loop when it comes to oh my god, please stop. Let me play this real quick. There we go. It needed an audio sample. We're gonna put this to here. And just let me know how the audio is once I start, please and thank you. Oh, we're good.
For
Oh.
us! For us! For poetry! For poetry! For us! For us! For free will! For free will! For us! For us! For literature! Literature! Our haven! Our haven! The Panopticon! The Panopticon! Nowhere else but here!
Oh. Ooh. Little low? Really? Okay, hold on. Let me put up a little bit. There. Let me start over, because I want to hear the words he's saying before the squelch.
Hear this! For us! For us! For poetry! For poetry!
Oh, that's really
For
loud. I'm
us!
sorry.
For us! For free will! For free will! For us! For us! For
Recoleta.
literature! Literature! Our haven! Our haven! The
They're not
Panopticon!
bandages. What are wrapped around his head?
Nowhere else but here!
Whoop. Oh, that sound. Ooh.
Doris, that blind writer? 3 days ago, she asked me for directions to Comala prison. Prison?
This is an experimental facility.
Virgin?
Soon
Virgin?
you'll see just
Burden
what
has
that
never
means.
looked so good.
Jailer, who is the ruler of this prison?
According to the agreement, the Idealist and I represent the two factions of La Sociedad. In light of his possible assassination, the Congress will now be chaired by me.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck?
What are we doing here? What even is this prison?
Fantastically creepy.
You are a prisoner of Kamala and a guest of Manus Vindictae.
A guest of Manus Vindictae.
Fiction and reality are two parts of a whole. We're trapped in a story with a predetermined ending.
Oh, this looks fantastically creepy. Folie de Duraison? I'm reading that right.
The
New
kind
summonable
of person I aspire to become. An embodiment of the dream to wander. A foolishly brave protagonist must also be a knight who fights for literature. I have all the essentials for writing
Recollect that.
poetry. You, me, and our opponent. Bravo! A gloriously silly and thrilling act of improvisation.
Chaos, evil, desolation, cold. They all can twist one's mind. There is no true self hidden beneath our outer visage.
Oh, that's gonna be
No,
hard to
there's
skip.
nothing true
Oh.
about what is simply shaped by society. Careful.
Oh, he's so
The night
fantastically creepy.
stimulates the madness lingering in our minds.
Wait, is he the
best you
guy?
don't rush into things. You have a long night ahead.
Stop. Wait. Who? Willow gets a skin already? Oh. Do I have to pay for this? This isn't on the battle pass. This is gonna be this is gonna be paid. Oh my god, it's so pretty though. Fuck. Is anyone have D&D vibes from like just the way they're presenting all this? God, she's pretty.
This fire requires
she's pretty.
concentration. Stay focused.
No, I just remember when we had to wait like months for
Reveal
skins.
secrets.
And so I'm always just surprised how quickly they get them. And I shouldn't be surprised anymore,
Just
but
a
I am.
little test of
Oh my
skill.
god, it makes her alt even prettier. Oh! Wait. Sorry, I'm backing up. Who is what? Red and white? Wait, what? Revert garment? Oh, Melania. Sorry, I was not finding the name. Hi, Yuri. 2 months about it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm not used to being so fast. Books and horror are my favorite things. This is so true. New main story chapter. Main story! Oh! Holy shit. Hold on, did I have to say literary critic? Oh, so it is book pages. I see what you're saying. The answering machine, the butterfly, and the literary critic alone in the room. He murmurs to his memory. Oh god, he's so... Oh, it's so creepy and amazing. I don't really care about bets so much. Oh, okay. See, I'm trying to build up some actual teams now to clear like all of the combat content that I don't normally play. Because I've got enough characters that I can. That if I just bothered, I'd be kind of cracked. So we're entering the cracked era for reverse, I hope. Am I gonna need people to hold my hand to do shit, mechanically speaking? Probably. Oh! That's gonna be... Ooh, that's the rerun event. Okay. I do like getting the memory currency. That's really nice. That looks kind of dope. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be good. D&D stands for Dungeons and Dragons, and are just an old-timey way of saying prisons, which is where the story... Well, that's just it. No, I mean D&D as in like hold on. Let me find my examples, because D&D, like, have you ever seen the logo for like Dungeons and Dragons Online, stuff like that? It's just more so like the font choices. Not so much in this part. It's more this. Where is it? It's where they were showing the garments to start off, I think. No, yeah, no, the garments. That's right. Where is it? Here. this stuff specifically, like the what do you call this? The embossing they're doing with the text and stuff, it just screams like, I don't know. It's giving, and the dice, like this is the font and the fact they have a dice over here. It looks very D&D. And so I'm kind of curious on what the Labyrinth of Madness sounds like. You know what I mean? Like it just, yeah. And they all kind of just look like a different archetype character that you would normally find in D&D. And someone's like, interesting. I'm curious what the Labyrinth and Lesbians, that's honestly probably what it should have been called. See, yeah, it is. They're on a map and they're playing. Okay, see, So is this kind of like, oh, this one's the free one. Oh, that's disappointing. Anyway. Who was before Melania skin? I was excited for Willow, but there's 3, yeah. D&D stylized. Yeah, it's the heavy embossing that they're doing. Yeah. Gonna take her with redhead vibes with LF and everything designed. Well, yes, Undertaker, but at the same time, I'm almost getting like, I'm getting more tortured author type, where, you know, the author that's like so deep in their madness. I'm trying to think along the lines of like, oh my God, what's the movie called? Johnny Depp, where he's like an author and he writes horror and he thinks he's uncovered like this serial killer around him, but turns out it's him and he's in psychosis and shit. Oh, that's the vibe I'm getting, where it's like, it's almost like he thinks he's a witness to everything that's happening around him, but turns out he's the cause. Like, you know, that kind of thing. That's just the vibe I'm getting from it. I'm like, that's kind of cool. It is very that also tracks. Yes, it does. Love Johnny Depp. I haven't seen the one. It's older. Hold on. I need to look at the movie name. Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Secret. Oh my God, is it Secret Window? I was trying to not say Rear Window. Secret Window would make a lot of sense. I do think it was Secret Window. 2004. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. The 90s was 30 years ago. Shush. She's reading it in her trailer too, I believe. Wait, who's reading what now? Oh, the book, you mean. Sorry, got it. Secret Window, yeah. I need to check that out. It's a good one. It's a good one, yeah. You don't see your streaming. Yeah, true. We don't need the details now. So that's interesting. I'm excited for this. This is gonna be good and it's gonna be hard to not pull. But I do have one request for anybody who might know one. So gonna be totally transparent. Gonna be so honest. I did not finish the event. I know, shock to no one. I finished no events. It will hopefully be better going forward, considering I dropped a couple games. So I should, in theory, have more time. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm actually touching more grass lately, so we'll see. But does anybody know a good place to catch up? Game drops. No, not like new game drop. Well, actually, we do have new games coming, but I have actually just stopped playing some games. Like Infinity Nikki's not really on the table anymore because it just kind of sucks now. Let me find. Did I get rid of the? Oh, I did. Get behind it. Yeah, they just kind of stopped getting detailed on those. Yeah. In terms of story parts. No, I know they do, but when it comes to like doing the next story, I'm usually get lost, and then chat's like, "What do you mean you didn't know so and so died? What do you mean you don't know so and so died?" I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't have time. I just went back for the items, man. I didn't stick around to ask questions. Give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna switch over to the game. Which was the last event? That was the Showdown in Chinatown, which I really liked the general I got the gist of it because I played through it. I just didn't get the story part because I wanted to get the mats and stuff. but I'll be so honest. I did not pay attention to the story. I skipped all of it. I'm off for a company social. Oh, have fun. Nothing quite like corporately sanctioned social events. Have fun, Yuri. Regime, thank you. To catch up, the Timekeeper archive if you don't want commentary, and there's another place, but I shouldn't self-promote. Not the no, not like videos. I'm talking like a written summary of like the most important stuff to know. Does that exist somewhere? Because I don't want to watch it. If I'm gonna watch it, I can just go do it myself, but preferably I could like just read a summary. Which TV Tropes was good for a little bit. It was actually really fucking great. What did I just stumble upon? The official wiki never has proper summaries, though. At least not that I've ever seen. They always leave out a ton of fucking detail, and it's like, what is the point? And I find it takes forever for it to update. Like, it'll be like almost, 2 events later, and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, back here. Oh, thanks. Hold on. Reverse 99. Unless it's gotten better, because it all depends on, like, contributors, right? So if contributors have gotten better, then great. But for a long time, it just fucking sucked. So let's see. Let me pull up the wiki. Maybe they've gone better. I won't knock it. Maybe they did. Let's see. Showdown in Chinatown, blah 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 blah. Yeah, this tells me now the story. Here we go. Genshin, I think. Oh fuck, is Genshin still drawing people in? I'm genuinely baffled by that a little bit. Just because of the amount of nonsense that Hoyo's been up to. I'm just like, anyway. You ever find out if you bookmarked that website? Fuck, no, I didn't. I'm so sorry, Books. You know what? While I have my window open, what was it again? I was looking for, the Resonance. Hold on, I got you. Resonance Reverse 99. I will find it. Oh, I did bookmark it on desktop. Ha ha ha, here it is. It's actually a card that someone made, a card site. I'll throw it in the Discord. How about that? Once I open Discord. So let me get some more music here while I set up. Yeah, someone just kind of built it out, which, good for them. And that's true. That makes sense, actually. Are they actually finally paying creators? Because that does help. And this for your sunk cost valid. Please and thanks. Yeah, absolutely. Reverse, because there was a huge dry patch for Reverse for the longest time. This site, Books, there you go. I'll pin it too, because I also usually look for it and I forget where I put it. How many of these have I pinned? I've pinned a couple of these. I pinned that. TV Tropes I've pinned. Let me go over to TV Tropes and see if they also have something, because I went to the wiki. There is no story tab. I mean, there's a tab, but there's nothing on story. Like, I can't click it. It doesn't have anything for the last event. So that's what I mean. Is I'm like, oh, well, it takes forever to update. So I just don't bother with that one. But let's see. What does TV Tropes have? TV Tropes is a single paragraph, and it says, in 1990s Los Angeles, a special unit of the LAPD tasked with handling arcanist crimes pairs Sergeant Portia? I don't remember her name, with a rookie vigil from the St. Pavlov Foundation named Yang Yu. Portia is skeptical at first, but later warms up to Ling Yu as she helps to defuse a few tense situations across LA's Chinatown. However, the two are pulled into their biggest case yet. Hong Kong film director Noir is in Chinatown to shoot scenes for her latest movie. Meanwhile, vigilante known as the Night Piercer has been murdering people they see as unpunished criminals with techniques from Detective CO7, the famous heroine from Noir's previous trilogy. On top of that, a film reel of test footage has gone missing from the Invasion's vault for arcane objects, and it might be linked to Noir. Ling Yu and the Night Piercer find the Night Piercer and stop them before Noir is added to her list of victims. No answers. That's literally just a summary of like what's going to happen rather than what happened. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, great, but what happened? You don't understand. I didn't play it. La la la. But yeah, this is created by Lyriel from the they're from the Pridewind staff. Oh, that's kind of nice. Cool. Let me double check though. Do they only have their art in here is actually really gorgeous too. 6 stars. Yeah, that's just resonances. I also have a separate thing. I think I have it pinned in there already for the not resonances. What's the other one? That's the other one you unlock after. I don't remember it. Shoot. The buff you unlock. Anyway. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Also, I checked the official wiki for the event, like Decaf mentioned, but the story tab for it on wiki doesn't work. I mean, yeah, exactly. That's because there's no, because there is no page to link to, because there's nothing there. Yeah. Which is like par for the course for Reverse, I find, which is frustrating. Pretty frustrating. I mean, to be fair, I could also just play the story. It is, don't get me wrong, it's 100% self-inflicted, but you know, I'm on a time crunch. But let me open the game because I do want to see where we left off with the main story. I'm pretty sure we're caught up, but now I'm paranoid because there's a new story chapter and I'm like, I don't want to be caught with my pants down again. You know what I mean? Wasn't me. Game screen, game overlays. Reverse. That is not what Reverse sets. Move it. There we go. There we go. Let me also turn on game audio because I turned it off while I farmed. Shooting movie, dramatic human behind the scenes tragedy, giant electric cat, and the French 5 result in history after freaking good. See, that might as well have been the summary because I'm like, I don't know what any of that means. See, that's yeah. Thanks, TV tropes. Thanks, TV tropes. Thanks for fucking nothing. Hello there, Joe. Right? I would like to point this out because I know a lot of people may not have realized it or care or whatever. For those who don't know, April 18th is Silas's birthday in Love at Deep Space, right? You know what else is April 18th? Joe's birthday in Reverse. I'm just saying that is fate. That is meant to be. And I am here for it. That my 2 favorite men have the same birthday. It makes it much easier on my memory and my brain. Okay, let me get in here and let me see. So, yeah, where did we leave off with the... Okay, wait. I'm confused then, so hold on. Because I finished this. I definitely did this. I definitely remember this. Because this is when we figured out that the storm isn't like killing people so much as, well, I call it reshuffling, but Verdon had the idea of like, oh my god, maybe it's just like moving people around, or maybe it's like, you know what I mean, reshuffling them within timelines and shit. But okay, I'm gonna tell you what I got spoilered for online because I don't know where it is now because I definitely missed some story somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Verdon calls the what's-her-face, the doctor, mom at some point. And that's where I said in Discord that I got spoiled by something on Twitter, but also I was fucking right. I knew it. I told you so. I am right. I am always right. Like, it was a joke. Yeah. Back on May 3rd, I said I just got spoiled by something on Twitter, and I'm just gonna say this. I knew it. I told you so. I got the script. I knew it. I called it. I was right. And I put the gif of what's his face from Brooklyn Nine-Nine saying, I am Detective Right all the time. I don't know where in the game that was, but now I'm like, oh, okay, I just assumed I'd run into it, but I haven't, and so I don't know where it is. Congrats on 20 girls are often. Don't worry too much about missing the story event for now. I mean, I constantly forget all the story events, so I'm very behind, and it just seems to disappoint people, and so I'm just sorry in advance. Sorry, not sorry, if that makes sense. Like, I'm sad that, but think I've gone got? I don't think I did. Hold on. Let me find it. It was a fucking video. My brain sucks. Hold on. Maybe could I possibly gone spoilered that far in advance? Or, hold on. Burton mom. I'm gonna see if Twitter remembers what I'm talking about. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, the search brought up a really old post from like when Reverse first came out, and they're like, what if Arcana is Verdon's mom? And I was like, I remember I thought that for a little bit. Oh my god, hi mom. What the hell is this all about? What is what all about? Wait, what? What is what all about? This is the 5 fake Halloween trophies. You know what? It could have been a mistranslation, if anything. It could have. What you're talking about? We're talking about a mom in this game. The main character's mom. We think we well. But yeah, I think it might have been a mistranslation because it was actually from the story chapter that we're caught up to in the Tris Tropiques. Yeah, it was in there. And so I think it's a mistranslation because we didn't get that in English. That is very possible. Shame. Shame. What if Arcana is actually eternity and Verdon without a hat is Matilda? Oh, you're just describing early day Reverse. That's so true. But hi, mom. How you doing? What's up? What's up? We're playing some Reverse tonight. We're just chilling. Congrats on touching Park. I am excited. You know what I'm doing? Do you guys remember when I lore dropped? I lore dropped that I used to be a YBC bowler. That was like the sport, quote unquote sport I played as a kid and a teen. You guys remember that? So the town I'm in, the very, very small town, actually still has a bowling alley. And they're starting up leagues. So that's one thing that I will be doing on some weeknights, and that's why I won't be streaming on whatever weeknight anymore. I'm gonna go bowling. I'm going to touch grass. No crashes are always plus. This is true. Matilda's never like an X that just wants to talk. That's so accurate and so unfortunate because it's so true. God, Matilda just needs to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I still think Erd is Verdon's mom. I still think that's a thing. Absolutely. I think she has a mother, you know? Okay. Let me pop these real quick. And then we can decide what it is we want to tackle. Because I am going to be heavily relying on you guys to put the mechanics into dum-dum speak for me. Because Lord knows it takes me like 7 tries to understand what is being said by anything. This game is too loud right now, sorry. There you go. Can't wait to go again. Yeah. Meaning like, but I'm not gone. Meaning I was like, she's cool now. I'm like, go to bed, never speak to me again. Matilda, yeah. Yeah. It's true. Mom, you'd like the characters in this game. It's very pretty. The style is very, the style is very pretty. I'm sorry, just making that a little wider because the black bar on the side was driving me nuts. There you go. But Matilda. Matilda is super French. Matilda gotta stop. I will now only accept my Matilda content when Joe is around to buffer. Please and thank you. Please and thanks. I just take the con in. Yeah, you know what my mother's favorite thing to do at a con is? She likes to people watch. she likes to just find a comfy chair in the hallway and just watch people. Not in a judgy kind of way. It's just, she just people watches. I'm old, stop. Actually, Mom, I want to tell everybody, for those who don't know, Anime North, very, like, way more developed. Lots of just taking it in and seeing other people. Very nice. Wonderland's a good one. Wonderland's great. Anime North is a little different in its con. I think largely because Anime Ottawa is only 2 years old. there's a few things that I would very much like to do the next time I go to Anime North, and that's like the Nomonochi. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but basically every Friday night for a few hours they host kind of like a open garage sale for everybody. You can just bring a bunch of like collectibles that you're done with, or you've gotten all your joy filled from, and you can barter and swap and sell to other people there, and you can like buy goods, sell goods, and it's just all collectible. So this is things like things that have gone out of print, things that aren't being made anymore, or just sharing your collection that you want to kind of like maybe disperse and maybe get some new stuff. It's kind of like a bit of a swap meet for nerds. And I was like, damn, I should really do that. And I already tried to explain it, but the service was not good. And by the time I got the messages, I was already at my Airbnb, and I'm like, I'm not going back. So I definitely want to do that next year. There's a couple of things I definitely want to do. I think I also, hear me out. I think I want to apply to host a panel. I think I want to do a Love and Deep Space lore panel, where I would actually just go through the I don't want to say the basics, but like the basics lore of each of the guys, and just be like, here's why. Like, everybody focuses on the love. Can we look at the deep space for a moment? Because the deep space is very interesting, and it gives the lore, like the love, so much more reason. I would go to your plan. Oh, thank you for the moral support. Because I didn't realize, yeah, you could just straight up apply. You can just apply. And what's really nice is I have a bachelor's in screenwriting. So you know what that does? That lends me some credibility. So when it comes to like, why should anybody care what you have to say about whatever you want to talk about? I have a degree. That's why. In story writing. That's why. I keep my feet. Yeah, mom's not a ride person. Those rides are nuts. They are fun. They are fun. I wouldn't go, even though all I know about the Love and Deep is Caleb. That's so fair though, Books. That's fair. I would cover Caleb lore, absolutely, because as much as I may not like the guy, there is some interesting lore there. He has a role to play, absolutely. But one thing I did like kind of, because I was building out how I would talk about it in my head on the drive home, because 3 hours with your own thoughts is a long time. And so I kind of thought it on my head. I'm like, how would I lay this out? And then I realized trying to explain the whole card system is hard until I break down the fact. I'm like, wait, all the guys basically just have one past life for the most part. Some of them have two, Zane. And then one present day, either alternate ego or some kind of like present day story of some degree. So like, for example, Raphael is like currently kind of living through his God of Tides arc, technically still, but he does also have a past one. But then there's also the Abyss Walker, that's a past life. And so it's like, there's some of it that's like present day happening, and there's some of it that is, there's one that's just like strictly a past life. Same with Xavier. Like Lumiere is his present day myth, but then you've got Lightseeker as his past. And so it's like, okay, that makes it a little more clear, a little bit. Ooh, you might be able to play soon, Books. Let's go on the rides though, or catch the money when the rides turn them upside down. Jesus Christ. For those who don't know, I would just like to be so clear. I got my claw obsession from my mama. My mom taught me claw arcades. Well, not arcades so much. It was more so the one single machine in like a strip mall, but still the love for gacha was very early on. I'm just saying. The closest scene was Vern laying in Erd's lap. Yeah, but she was fully unconscious and never had a conversation with Erd. Yeah, that's what I mean. It was like, I'm pretty sure that's not what that was in English. I don't know what it is in another language. I don't speak that language, so. Giant panda plushie. I think the biggest, what is the biggest plushie I have? Biggest plushie I have, I think, is Gengar. I think. Yeah. So that's also why my mother had the genius idea where if I ever want to like display my plushies, getting a crane game would probably be the best way to do so. Because not only do I love crane games, but like, you know, they're right there. And it's a piggy bank at the same time, because I can put like money in to save, and then I just play to get my own toys out. Perfectly good iPad. But when I try to update something, it says to sign in and it's so old I don't know how to log in. Oh, that's a mood. That'd be really dope though. Like, maybe not Love and D-States, but at least if you could repurpose it to like still play some stuff to unload your phone, that's still nice, because, you know, it's nice to have some kind of unit that you can transport your games onto. Like, it's much lower on my wish list right now because I got bigger fish to fry in the meantime. But if I manage to sell my Switch, then we might up the timeline. But I would love to get my hands on a Steam Deck. Holy shit. Do you know how many hours more I would play Fields of Mystria in bed or like on a road trip instead of, I'm tired of being stuck at my PC for some of my games. Some of my games, like my PC games specifically. Mobile games, I still would like to play a lot of my mobile games on like Steam Deck or something instead, you know? Just because my phone and my pudgy thumbs, and it's not the mood, yeah? It's not the vibe. Why do these all suck? Ooh. Okay, 82. That's better than what I had. Oof. Bruh, I wonder... I should just wait. I have to go get going. Bye, Mom! My mom and I are going to go see the live-action Lilo and Stitch on the weekend. No spoilers! Honestly, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard it's great. I've heard it's garbage. I've never seen a film where so many people are like are so divided against it or divided with it. It's wild. I have seen adamant lovers. I've seen adamant haters, and I'm just like, I'm so curious, and so I want to go. Spoilers: Stitch isn't a dog. Yeah, no, who knew? Who knew? I don't know about you, but every dog I had growing up definitely had like 6 legs. I don't know, man. Rare breeds, you just know. Makes the machine think you're giving it money. A good swift kick on the side for extra plays. No, don't. See, that's the thing. Okay, I think I said this the last time. No, this is not on you. The amount of times that at the con, when standing in line for the crane games, people were like, don't waste your money. Like, people were trying... I would like to argue that most of them were men, which is wild to me. But most of them would walk up to me and they were like, don't waste your money. Those claws, they can't grab anything. And I'm like... I'm just going to ignore the plushies that are currently in my bag from the previous plays that I've already had in this, but okay. Well, I'm sorry you had bad luck. I promise they can grab things. They are predetermined of when they will grab. Though I will argue it is still luck. Mostly. Yeah. There's a technique to it. There can be, yeah. It's very much a skill game. It can be, yeah, depending on the claw type, depending on the machine type, the game type. Technically, the game itself can be different. And a lot of people just assume that the claw is for grabbing and nothing else. And I'm like, that is not correct. That there's so many different ways to... But that's just it. A lot of it's not even clawing. A lot of claw machines, the point is not to pick things up. A lot of them, that's not the goal. Okay, good, myself included. It's so true though. But also just know when you're not set up to win. There's ways to get it so that even if it's not set to pay out soon, that you can get it sooner. But there's a few signs if you're going to a claw arcade, if it's going to be one where you're going to have a good time or if it's one where you're going to feel bad after. Prime example, are the machines full? And by full, I mean machines should have toys that are at least one toy level above the chute. At least. Because you should have the capability to knock things into the chute. Maybe not easily, but at least that the attempt should be possible. Because that's what a lot of claws do. For example, the UFO claw, which is like the 2 pincers. It is, yeah, it's called UFO, but it you don't pick stuff up with that typically. The idea of the UFO claw is to poke, stab, and prod, and to nudge things when it extends out, and then when it clamps shut, and then it's moving. Sometimes they move side to side, like that kind of shit. And then you have this other one where, for example, where I was at Claw World, there were these separate machines that had, it almost looked like really tiny claws, and they had like almost these little grippers, these little gripper things at the end of their teeth, and I'm like, okay, well, clearly this claw is way too small for the toy that's in here. So I understand that like gripping the toy is not the point here. And so I'm looking at this and I'm trying to puzzle it out because I'm like, what is the goal? Like, what am I trying to do here? And then I did one shot and I'm like, oh, it's zippy. It's fast. It's like, it's kind of really quick. And it's almost like, how would I describe it? You kind of want to almost like jiggle it to the point where it has some momentum and then kind of throw it in a direction you want to go, almost like fishing. It's almost like you're fishing. And the grips were kind of grippy, but they would snap to the point where you weren't trying to grab the toy, but you were trying to jostle it enough that it knocked either itself or others around it into the chute by just like kind of, yeah, it's almost like you're just kind of reaching over and like snatching like a piece of the toy. Either be like ears and tails worked really well, that kind of thing. Yeah, and half the fun for me is trying to like decrypt like how do I play this game or this machine specifically. So I don't know, there's something fun about it. There's a bit of a puzzle, but I will say one thing that does make me walk immediately out is if there is little to no customer service, as in they're not willing to like move prizes around for you, or they're not willing to like rebuild I call it the play area, but yeah, the machine for you, then they're just there to take your money. They're not there to make you a good time. You know what I mean? Where they allow you to spin the claw. Ooh, so fun to watch people know what they're doing. Yeah, there's actually one in Toronto that I really want to go to, and they host tournaments a lot of the time. They donate the plushies to sick kids. It's called Claw and Kitty. And there's one creator, I can't remember, is their name Clawmaster? It's something like that. But yeah, he'll show you how to play all the different games. It's really cool. It still takes a lot of skill and practice to know like when to launch it and stuff like that. But it's, yeah. Though to be fair, he does also say, and I don't do that at a lot of the Claw arcades I go to either, because without permission or without kind of some previous consent, it is considered disrespectful. It's kind of like counting cards at a casino. It's not illegal, but like it's disrespectful because you could damage the claw, you could damage the equipment, you could, you know what I mean? Some places they're like, do whatever, like you can, if you know how to do it, then do it. But a lot of places don't necessarily like you doing it, because not because you'll win, but because it can damage their equipment, which can be pricey depending on the spot. So I get it, but it's one of those places where definitely like check first of, you know, what you're allowed to do. If they say anything goes, fucking have at it. Rip those back bars off, throw off all those, yeah, because all those plushies in the back that they display, if they're held by a single bar, which is normally like a shower rod where it's a tension rod, fucking pull that shit. Do it. You got like 4 plushies that'll fall right into a chute for you. Do it. But that's just it. Yeah, there's fun to it. And I think a good arcade is there for you to have a good time, to have an experience. And they're willing to, you know, do what they can to work with you on that. At the end of the day, they're making money regardless. So, yeah. When I say know your limit, play within it, it's true, but also go to reputable places. I gotta start making a Google Doc or like a Google Sheets of just like places I've been and like my scores and my whys, because most of them will be in Ontario, Canada, but still, I wouldn't mind doing little like, hey, why do I go here? Here's what I like, you know? Yeah. Though favorite? Favorite. You know what I think are kind of my favorite a little bit? No, I shouldn't say that. It really depends on the prize in it. I do kind of like the ones that have like the little like scoop claws, and they're meant for little toys, but also you're meant to scoop up multiple toys at a time. I do like those. I think they're cute, but I also really like the ones that will have like food in them instead, like candy instead of plushies. It just kind of changes, you know, what you're trying to grab. It's a nice change. I probably would like what's that one that's called Norman's Will or whatever, where it's like you try and grab these scrolls in the machine and you could get like prizes based on whatever the scroll says. Most of them are garbage scrolls. I'm not really a big fan of the RNG versus RNG. Like that's kind of sucky, but the premise is cool. I like when there's a bit of lore to the game. That's kind of a nice step, you know? Imagine a Claw arcade that has lore. Like, that would be kind of interesting. That would be kind of cool, no? I think that'd be kind of sweet. You could have, like, themed turn-in prizes for every month or something like that and just have it, yeah. Imagine the partnerships that could come from that. You could get exclusive licenses for, like, certain lines. Oh, man, that could be interesting. Air fresheners? I'm just imagining that at a con, because actually it would be probably so welcomed. machine full of like Glade clip-ons for cons. Wait, that would actually do so well. Because everybody's sweaty and they're smelly and oh my god. That's so... Sorry, that was... might have been a little meaner than I intended, but it's fucking true. So true. I smelt after a couple hours. It's just, it's a lot of bodies and a lot of no space. Okay. What do we want to do? What do we want to tackle? Let's get into our content. Let's look at what we can fight. So I've been capped out on these for a while. Is there any point to me playing these again? Am I like, is there something I don't know? Is there any point to me doing these? Play socialize with fellow sweaty nerds. It's very true. It's so true. I will say though, I have never been like, not gatekept. What's the word I'm looking for? I have never been like spot checked so much in my life because, oh my God, I don't know what it is, but like, maybe it's also because of, I'm in a lot of gacha spaces when I go, like I go to like panels for gacha games and shit, because that's what I play. But I feel like, and this was the same back when I played Pokemon Go, but when as soon as you meet new people, as soon as you get over that first introductory of, oh my God, we like the same thing. Oh my God, twinsies. As soon as you get past that, it's like, they start trying to assert dominance. Like, oh, I have this, or they be nonchalant as, oh, well, I did this back in whatever. Like it's almost like, not a humble brag, but what am I looking for? It's like, they try to be subtle in the fact that like, they try to establish where they stand in this weird, vague, arbitrary hierarchy. And it's like, okay. I think the characters are pretty. And then there's also a group of people where like, as soon as you say you're not meta, they will stop talking to you. They will just stop talking to you, which is wild to me. Wild. Because I'm like, oh, no, don't give a shit about whether I like the game or not anymore. Okay, cool. If you miss anything. And some of the side stories have better context, but also they're all visual novels, so they'd all take hours. Oh, yeah, no, I know. I just want to know if it's something I should be spending on, like the canisters, because these are a bitch for me to get because I never remember to claim them. If you missed anything, I don't think I did. I don't think. I unlocked this one just because I really like A Nightmare at Green Lake. It's my favorite event so far. It has always been my favorite event. I should do the Uluru games again because I'm going to be so honest, half of it went over my head. And around here is where I stopped doing the events, you know? Ah, Shiny! Hello!
Welcome,
Look
sir.
at your shiny Vada.
I'll bring you some tea. It's not good tea, but it's hot.
raid?
And
A
it's
shout out,
frozen,
please.
And
Thank
I'll
you.
bring you a wrap, because when I'm frozen,
Hi,
mine's
friends.
not
Hello,
crisp.
hello.
A nice big
I'm
soba.
part of this raid. Let's
We make
go.
the best soba. Honest.
Welcome
bad
back in,
tea,
Decaf.
great
Long time
soba,
no see.
okay?
Hi, Shiny. How are you? How was your stream? What were we up to? I'm assuming you were playing Reverse 1989. I could be wrong, but what were you up to if not? Hi. For those who don't know me, my name is Shauklin. I am a variety VTuber, and by variety, I mean, you know what? I can't even say gacha anymore because I do play a lot of gacha, but I am playing a lot of cozy games lately. We're doing a bit of handmade making. I've gotten into bookbinding recently. Yeah, we're doing a lot more crafts too. We're kind of all over the place, so you want a nice little chill place where lurkers are the backbone, then by all means, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a blankie. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Star Rail, ooh, but I'm hyped for first. I knew Patch 4, I know, right? We just watched the trailer and I'm very excited. I was just saying though that I'm saving up for Ulrich because I love this character, but I also want Nautica that comes out in the same patch. So I have to save now to be able to get both of them. It's gonna be hard. The fact that Hisabeth comes out in 2.7, I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. She's so pretty. I'm gonna be weak. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Best of luck saving. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. LF is testing me because that voice, that concept, because I think it was a books. Somebody said Undertaker theme, and I'm like, yeah, definitely Undertaker, getting the vibe, but like also like broken author. It's interesting. They're gonna have reruns, Lynn. They're gonna have reruns. You need to chill. They're gonna have reruns. I swear they're gonna have reruns. Promise me. You can't see me. I wish I couldn't. Same with these. Is there any... Oh, that's it? Though that's worth it. Just that is worth it because you don't get them. What the fuck? Wait, why does DKs not have that? Also, why are these all done? What? Why is it just DK that doesn't have good rewards? Just like you've sued, that would also be nice. True. Hi MC, how you doing? Yeah, I need these though. So fuck, I might do some of these off stream. I might do that because I need those. Leveling up side cubes are my biggest pet peeve right now. Resources, no. Insight, no. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm due for this, aren't I? I will be so honest. Limbo? Do we have a new Limbo already? Do we have a new Limbo? Oh. No, we don't. Okay, I'm done. I'm done Limbo. Okay. In 3 days. I was gonna say, I just auto Limbo these days. 3 doors. Oh, you know what? I do have to do some of this. That's a thing. I do have 3 more levels of this left. 3 more? 2 more. One of the earliest ones, so they were figuring it out. I think a night is when the rewards started getting better. Interesting. Okay, so I must have done some in between. Huh. I mean, we could do some of this, yeah. They'll add anecdote side cubes to the shop. Really? Ooh, good. Thank you for the info. Fatless? I hope I'm saying that correctly. Hello. Lucky, I think 2.8, they're bringing back event and side cubes so you can get them that. That's so good to know. Okay. Now, okay, maybe you guys seem to be in the know, so I need to ask. The materials that we need to level side cubes, though. Where? I probably don't even have any because I never do. Ugh. Nope. Why am I clicking a 60? That doesn't help me. If I go to a 50, here are these things. So, whoop, these. When do we get more of these? Because, like, I swear I'm getting them from everywhere I can, and I even craft them as much as I can, and, like, there's not enough. There's not enough of these. So behind is like, yeah, right? 8 missing side cubes in shop. Thanks for the shout. Of course, Shiny. I hope your stream was good. By all means, if you have to raid and run, I understand. Otherwise, oh, fuck. Sorry about the ad. Sorry. Poor ad timing. I thought it delayed itself when you had a raid. I'm so sorry. I always buy them from the mains bulletin. Yeah, 3 doors, roguelike, and event shops. Okay, 3 doors I'm missing then. Roguelike? Which one is the roguelike? What's the roguelike? Complaint. I think when the alarm sounds game mode has some. Does it? I have not paid enough attention to when the alarm sounds. Resource scarcity. Yeah, it's really annoying because, like, hell, you can't even really, like, craft because you need them for the other ones. And it's just, yeah, I'm not a fan. Window to other worlds. Echoes in the, okay. We might be doing some of that today then. That'd be nice. That'd be good. For the new friends that are in, I was talking about how I'm saving for Nautica and Ulrich specifically because I want to build the lesbian religious trauma and the Laplace Asylum teams because I've never been sweaty about the teams in this game because I don't understand game mechanics for the most part when it comes to, like, you know, team synergy and shit. So I just go online and look for, like, guides and I just build the fucking teams that they say. So for those two, I need Ulrich and Nautica, which I was excited for anyway. So at least then I'll have 2 S plus team comps. So that's kind of nice. 12 hours. Okay, bet we'll do it right now. Doomed Yuri. Is that a team? What's Doomed Yuri? I'd believe it. Some of these names are crazy. Hi, Cat. Really quick to say a quick hello and have a lovely stream. Thank you, Cat. I hope you have a good rest of your day. It's early morning for you. Oh my god. Have a good day, Cat. I have the Glug Glug 3000 team. I've got that. I also have everybody for... I technically have everybody for the I Choose You Qinglang group. Isolde and Kakania. No team synergy at all, but lots of chemistry. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I also have the Spooky Scary Skeletons team. Composition. Oh, well, that's a lie. I need to buff up Pickles and then I would be good to go. Pickles is not complete because I'm lazy. And I'm also one character build off. I need to finish Anjo to get the orphanage team. Those are all A's. I'd rather have the S plus teams. So, yeah. I also might have fucked up by not getting Lopura. It's always the ones that I'm not interested in that end up being like good for teams, and I'm like, ah, oh, fuck. All right, everybody's back. Cool. When the alarm sounds, you said, right? Great. Pass level 50 because of limited crafting. Yeah, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. It's gone to the point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just level everything to 50, and then when I have time, then we'll do 60 because fuck this. It's just not worth it. Like, yeah. No. I might as well just get him to 50 and call it a day. Speaking of, hello. Meaning to do that. Is there another one? Flutter pages. 50's good enough. Yeah, exactly. It's more so it just makes my brain tingle. The fact that it's so close to like complete, but I can't get it there drives me absolutely fucking crazy. I've done Reverie on auto with Undying Lesbians. Nice. What's Undying Lesbians? Is that different than the lesbian trauma one? Because, like, we can do it. We can auto Reverie. I'm going to be so honest. I have sucked at Reverie. And it's also because I've neglected it for so long. Okay. So this has some. This has some? I would have done this if I thought it had some. It has it? Oh, these are just the first level rewards. I see. Oh, sure as hell does. Oh, okay. Is Eternity, Pickles, Semmelweis, and Fatutu. Oh, okay. So what I'm hearing is I should really just finish off Pickles. I should just finish Pickles. Because he's almost there. He's almost there.
The puppy is delighted by your visit.
That's good. Anybody know what side cube is good for Pickles? Message twice? All good. All good. I understand. Euphoria is so nice. I haven't done any Pickles for the most part. I dropped him off at like Insight 2 and then I must have gotten distracted. I don't know what happened after that. But what I normally do is I'll get them to the 3rd Insight. I won't usually level them past that unless they need it. Resonance, I'll take them to 10. Psych, anybody know the Psych Cube for Pickles? I don't actually know. I know usually it's the one with whatever has their photo on it. But I know that there's some exceptions to that. Is it Luxurious Leisure? Oh, that's fuck. Is that one of the 5-star ones? Luxurious Leisure. I know that. Why do I know that name? I don't know the picture of it though. Sweetheart? Is it the Sweetheart one? Thank you. Like I know this one. Where is it? This one. Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you. So yeah, okay. Pickles will be what I farm. Do I need Pickles for what we're about to do, or can we make do with another team? Because like, I'd rather just do it and farm him after. I don't like farming on stream. I find it's very grindy, you know? Ultimates and the less you cast the normal contagions, the better. For that? Okay, so I do need it. Okay, I am low on funds though, so that's gonna be a lot of time and money sunk into that. Dust is not far off, but Sharpodontes is for sure. I do also have some energy. Not a lot, a little bit from my daily roar, whatever the fuck you call it. There's Resonance, it's probably far off too. Guys, use your 50 candy or whatever. I don't have 50. Who said I had 50? That's a lie. That's a dirty lie. Fuck it. Trepidati it is. 100 then? No! I've used them since. Look it. I've got 6. I only have 6! Who are you talking to? Who do you think has all that? Couldn't be me. With how low the drop rates are for mats in this fucking game, I don't think anybody has that kind of energy lying around, no? You're poor. I'm always poor. Dirt fucking poor. Eternity scoffs. I know. I'm a disappointment to my first wife. I know. Or you could call me her sugar baby, whatever you want. Keep the Mormon dudes away. Oh man, okay. That's my role. That's my task. Okay. I don't know. How do Mormons feel about lesbians? Is that not something they're like chill with? Because I could talk more about the lesbians in this game if that's what you need. What else would be helpful? We have an Undertaker character coming. Hearing pickles and random. Perfect. Be gay, do crime. See? Yeah, you get it. That makes sense. Hearing pickles. You're gonna do what to a pickle? Well, it depends if I have money. Oh man. And stuff and lesbians. Yeah. You know.
And now to return to my long-term.
It's just the best part of the game. What if we tell them that our favorite lesbian is not even a full woman, as in like is mostly machinery? At that point, the character is what you make them. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Keep going. We don't want any. Thank you. Have a good night. Or Loggerhead or Ulrich. That's just it. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. I am blind. Where is fucking Pickles? There we go.
The puppy is delighted by your visit. He is about...
They're walking away. Ta-da! See? I told you guys. Y'all are always so nice, being like, her voice is hypnotic. I'm telling you. It's a natural repellent. Comes in very handy. Oh, that's incorrect. That's not right. Let's see. Oh, wow. We're not as far off as I thought we'd be. Well, mind you, that's after 200 energy. Good lord. This game eats too much stamina. Fuck it, we're eating it all. There we go. Oh, and for those who don't know, so if you aren't in the Discord, 1, you should be, but also 2, so MC got me a gift off of Throne last week or the week before. I don't remember which, sorry. But it was a Soshiro Hoshina figure, the one that I could not find at any of the cons, and thank you so much again for getting it, because when I went to Anime North, I was hoping to like see some of the figures that I wasn't able to find at Anime Ottawa, and let me tell you, there was even less like kaiju stuff, period, let alone figures. And I was like, oh well, fuck me, I guess. I'm like, guess I'm not getting the noodle topper or the noodle stopper, which is like his crouching pose. And I put it in the general chat because it it looks so fucking good. He looks so good. I also realized I'm looking at my figure shelf, and I'm like, oh, I clearly have a problem. It's let me do some quick counting here. The model might bug out because I'm turning around away from her. I've got 2 Mau Mau. Got 1 oh god, what's his name from Shangri-La Frontier? Help me. Main guy, Birdhead. Trunks. That guy.
I found it too. Perhaps
I don't know why for the life of me I can't remember his name, but anyway, him. I've got one Kikuru Shinomiya. I've got one Mina Ashiro. Sanraku, thank you, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I was struggling there. Thank you, Sanraku. Yes, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5. Sushiro Hoshina. I have a type. It is a funny, sassy, dual sword wielding I shouldn't sword? Dagger? You know what I mean. Dual blade wielding goofball is my type apparently, because if anyone finds any more, you send them my way. I want all the Soshiro figures. Speaking of, I have not actually looked for them in a while. I'm gonna see if there's any new ones. What, Good Smile? I don't know where else you'd look for. Where else do you look for figures? Good Smile. There was the one that MC got me was from Solaris Japan. I just don't know where else to look for stuff. Mama with dual blades doesn't seem too out there actually. You know what? You're not wrong. Except Mama would have like dual sickles because she'd use it to harvest herbs. I could see that. That would make sense. Fandoms. Why is there no kaiju section? Leave me be. There, I know I shouldn't search kaiju because it's just gonna bring up a bunch of fucking Kafka. Which is fine, I get it. He's the main character, I understand, but like he's not the main character in my heart. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got one Soshiro. That's $195. Oh, we're gonna put that on my wish list because it's a crack dream. That's all. It's more of a signature, you know, it's like a, not signature, it's like a more of a sign for myself being like, just, you know, if you work real hard someday. Wait a second. Oh no, yeah, no, it's not one I have. He's wearing a gas mask in that one. Oh my God, he looks fucking cool. Hold on. Don't eat food or poisons off the ground. Mamo is iconic and is also does terrible things to your body. True. We actually have a thing in Canada. It was a little infomercial when we were kids called "Don't You Put It in Your Mouth," and it was a whole ass song. It was like "Don't you put it in your mouth, though it might look good to eat, though it might be fun to taste." I don't remember what the it doesn't work because it's they have the little like higher pitch voice echoing every line. Pop it in your face. Yeah. What? The fact that you know that. This. Look at this. Look at him. Wearing the gas mask. Look at the detail on the face. I would like to point out that every single figure has remembered his earpiece. Every single one. Wait, due to geographical license restrictions, this item can only be shipped to following countries: Canada and the United States. Oh, fucking A. Good news. I am one of those places. Oh my God, he's wearing the mask. Oh my God, he's wearing the mask. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I am okay. Not okay. Huh? Okay. All right. We're going to go back to reverse now before I make a fool of myself some more. I'm going to go ahead and just mark that on my... I need a command. I'm like, I'm okay. Not okay. All right. What else? What has Solaris Japan got? Let me look there. Not the Brit. The way it says Canada at the top, but it's got the British flag. I'm like, that's not the same place. I appreciate the Emperor decaf. I don't know. I have one of those set up, surely. That's a thing that happens, don't I? Huh. Do I not? Huh. I don't. It's in my panels, though. Fuck. Rookie mistake. And Kofi's somewhere down there if you want to make the problem worse, folks. It's also true. It's also true. You don't need to, though. You really don't. Slayer's Japan. Hold on. I want to look at Kaiju. Oh! Okay, wait, though. Hold on. Cause see, I'm not about it, cause Soshiro first, but can I just point this out? Hello? Oh, wrong page. Hold on. It really just wants me to show the Soshiro one. Can I show? No? Oh yeah, this one. That is a big gun. Oh my god. Like, that thing is massive. It must be made, I don't know what material that's made out of, because there's no, oh, that's why. Here, look. They need to stand for it. I was like, there's no way that figure is staying upright. They stand for the bazooka. That's crazy. Holy shit. Mina, that's a big gun. It's so big for no reason. So this is the one I got. So thank you for that, MC. I appreciate it. He looks so fucking cool. I'm so excited. I have some display cases on my Temu shopping cart that I will get whenever they drop down to not stupid prices. And that way I don't have to buy a new shelf, and they'll just stack, and they come with shelves built in. And I'm gonna put all my noodle stoppers in the same case because they're all gonna be sitting and lounging, and yeah, it's gonna be cute. I think I have this one. Hold on. Is this the one I have? Fuck, I don't. That's a different one. Damn it. That one's also wearing a gas mask. Okay. Now, the chibis are cute. Don't get me wrong. The chibis are actually really fucking adorable. But I want all the proper ones first. All the fucking cool ones first. And then I'll get the cuties. Because that is a pretty cutie. That's a little cutie. Don't that one. That one's a little cutie. But anyway. Do I have this one? I don't have this one. Okay. How many are there of this man? Do I have this one? Oh my god, what am I doing? Why do I have so few? Is that all of them? Okay. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Thank God. I'm saying thank God because do you know how many times I've loved a character only to find out they're the neglected one by the company or this franchise? The amount of times that, oh, I remember why I didn't want this one. Look at this. Look at that face. I'm sorry. What is going on with this fucking face? What is happening here? What is this? That's a different face. That's a totally different model. What is happening right now? What is no. What the fuck? Is this a posable model? Is that what this is? Cause I'm gonna be so honest. Ugh. I don't know. Yeah, I love the one you got me. Absolutely fucking love it. It's the only one that has him in his signature crouch. The one where he's about to fight Kafka and his eyes are all glowy and shit. Yeah, it's the only one that exists like that. Look at that. That's such a derpy face. What the fuck? Why does the face look like that? What is happening? Like, never mind. I'm good. That one looks fucking cool. Holy shit. Oh, the pose on that is sick. Damn. It's a thing I'm slowly working on. Did I tell you guys there was one time where who was I talking to? I think it was on stream. Where I was explaining how one time I like Kaiba, right? Like I like Seto Kaiba. I don't know, just it was one of my early anime, like I'll say it, early anime crushes. He was the absolute asshole that he is. There's something about assholes. But somebody sent me a link because it was Yu-Gi-Oh's 25th anniversary or something like that, and I was like, thank you for making me feel ancient. But it was Kaiba's briefcase, and it had like a Blue Eyes gold tablet inside or whatever. And they're like, look at this collectible, that's a steal. And I opened it up and it was $400 US. And I'm like, uh-huh. Uh-huh. You'd have to be Seto Kaiba to get this. What do you mean? You'd have to pull a Seto Kaiba, pull out your checkbook, have it have, you know, like no amount written in, and just throw it at the guy and be like, whatever you want. Like, there's no way.
The puppy is delighted by your visit. He is about...
Oh, fantastic. Okay, we can almost do this. We can almost finish Pickles. Kind of. We're not gonna finish Pickles. We're not gonna have the resonance, right? But we're gonna level Pickles. And we're gonna hope that we have the insight pieces we need. Probably not, but worth a shot. Glad you like it. Yeah, it looks fucking dope. It's so good. I can't wait to have a Sushiro shelf. And that's it. Actually, you know what? Fun fact, let me double check this before I'm proven fucking wrong. What is it? My level 99 love for Yamada-kun, or my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999. It was an anime, or was a manga, manhwa, whatever. And then it got an anime. It got 1 season. It should get more. It should get more seasons. I'm just saying. It got an English dub, and then it got a live action, which is fucking weird. But anyway, let me find the cast of this English cast, please. I just want to confirm I'm right before I go station. Yeah, okay, I thought so. So, Ita, who's the kind of like the best friend in the game, the anime. I say in the game because they're in like an RPG game when the show's happening. Really good representation of what it's like to make Iron. Yeah, it's so true, Decaf. So, Ita, that character, that was one of my first animes. After JJK, when I started like falling into that romance niche, I'm like, oh, I love this. This is so good. And then I actually read the manhwa because of it, and I really loved it. And I was reminded today, because obviously I just saw Landon McDonald at Anime North, that he was in that anime. And I totally just fucking, this is before I started recognizing voices and shit, right? Like, I didn't know. And so now I'm kind of going back to like my initial animes and be like, wait, Landon McDonald was quite literally the voice of my entry into anime, because Buddy Daddies was my very, 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 very first one. And then I watched JJK. Buddy Daddies was my first because, I don't know why. I saw it everywhere. Someone recommended it, and I liked it because it was the entire series contained in 1 season. And so I liked the idea of no commitment when I was just trying something. And I loved it. But he voiced in that. He voiced in Yamada-kun. And then there's so many now in hindsight, I'm just like, oh my fucking god, this man walked so Alejandro could run in my anime experience. So that's weird. That's wild. And I was like, oh. But yeah, we need season 2. We need season 2 for that anime. Like, we needed it yesterday. It needs to exist. Also, side note, this Friday, I'm like, I shouldn't say 90% sure. That's not correct. I'm like 60% sure we get armored Jinchi this week in Apothecary. If not this week, next week. We love a man in armor. We love a man in armor. There might be a horse involved. I'm not sure. I don't know. But we do love a man in armor. And a ponytail.
The puppy is delighted by your visit.
It's always nice to appreciate the work they do and hear them repeatedly. Yeah, the voice actor pool has grown, but they're stand up vocal forms for sure. Absolutely. Phrasing? No, I said what I said. No. I said what I said and I meant it. Fuck, sorry. That's way more inside material than I was expecting. I hate these fucking, these things, these branches. They suck. I always have to make them and they, and they all require silver and a horse may be involved. Yeah, I said it. What do you think Mama meant when she said it was a decently sized frog? I mean, what? Please don't make me do this. Can I not craft this? Where? Oh, there it is. Ah, poop. I'm gonna have not enough energy for this. Not the green oranges. Oh, we might be okay. We're not gonna have enough money for it at the end of the day, but baby. Bet the local girls thought you're quite the charmer, and I bet the ladies love a man in armor. Oh my god, true. Oh my god, that's actually that's actually such the vibe. I'm excited to see it in color. I'm excited for that.
Low profile. I don't want to be shunted to some radical department.
I'm actually catching up on all the anime I missed while I was gone. I caught up on, you know what I also forgot he was in right now? And it's funny because I went to a panel where he was just listing off roles, and there were so many that he didn't mention that I had forgotten about as well. And I got home and I'm like, wait a second, because I mentioned To Be Hero, which he forgot about because fair, it's recent, but also he's in Gorilla, like the Gorilla Gods Go-To Girl. He's in that. He's Eddie. Like, I'm catching up on that. That's actually really cute. I'm loving that. I think it's funny. What's the other one I'm catching up on? You know, I gotta pull up my Crunchyroll list because I'm watching something tonight as well. Because I couldn't watch it all last night. I fell asleep. In armor is cool and all, but Mao's dad destroying the gate with his freaking bare hands is amazing to me. Never, ever, ever question Lakan's love for Mao because the man, the man is deranged. He's not, it's not misplaced per se, but it is deranged. Okay, where did I leave off? Windbreaker I need to catch up on. Big time. Our Last Crusade or The Rise of a New World. I need to finish that. I finished True Beauty. That was actually kind of cute. Kind of. Kind of wild though. To Be Hero, I definitely need to be caught up on. Because I started watching it last night, and I'm gonna be so honest, I think I was so tired that I did not retain any of it. What else do we have? There's one that I'm waiting for all of it to come out, and that's Anne Shirley, because, you know, Canadian. And 2 of All Roads Lead to Doom. Oh, nice! Yeah, that was one of my, I think that was one of my early ones. Hold on. Yeah, that was back, that was like one of my very first, like, villainous arc ones. Hold on. Let me see if I got the title right. My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom. That one? Yeah. That was a good one. That was one of my, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was my 5th anime ever. There's a season 3? I didn't see a season 3 on here. To Be Hero is in arcs, so just watch 3 episodes at a time once a month and you'll be fine. Oh, noted. That's good to know. I actually didn't realize that. I also feel like I'm missing some of the story because, like, if you go on like the website, because it's a Bilibili original, right? But it's a Bilibili original that's on Crunchy. It talks about a movie. Is there a movie I'm missing to understand like what's all this is about? Like, I'm just kind of confused by it seems like there's almost like they call it transmedia when you've got a story being told over multiple different platforms, and it feels like that's what's happening. But like, is there part of the To Be Hero X story that I have to watch elsewhere? Is when things get spicy? Like legit progress? What? Hold on. Wait. What do you mean? Season 2. There is a season. Wait, the movie? I don't have a season 3. Do you mean the hour and a half long movie? Where's the movie? Or where's the season 3? What? I think I'm missing something. Give me the spice. Give me the spice. What do I need? I need 2 of these. Oh, I can craft them now. Yay. Oh, these oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I can just, there we go. Maybe it's a movie, but Crunchy asked me if I wanted to con in sub instead of dub. Oh, continue. I get it. Yeah, yeah. Why didn't I? Hello? Confirm. Oh, there we go. Oh, the fucking books. The books are gonna do me in. I don't have the energy for books. Okay, so it could be the movie. Okay, I need to watch the movie. I didn't see it on there. When did that get added? Not out yet. Speaking from spoilers. Oh, from reading the novels. Oh, well, shit. Okay. Are we for sure getting a season 3 though? Because I mean, I watched that over a year and a half ago. Is it getting a season 3? Or is that just because there is like, yeah, there's just the novels? Because I can't imagine we're actually getting one. It's really late, no? Mind you, I guess From Me to You also got a random 3rd season out of the blue, didn't it? What were some other early ones? You know what needs a season 2 is The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. That was good. I liked that. I thought it was funny. The Demon Prince of Momochi House, I can't imagine it's getting another season. Can I be so honest? It's like every other Spirit House story. It's the same one where she always falls in love. It's Kami-sama Kiss. It's literally just Kami-sama Kiss. Same thing. The Archdemon's Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride. That could have done a season 2. I would have watched that. Let's see. I'm the Villainess, so I'm Taming the Final Boss. That could have also had a season 2. More Than Married Couple, but Not Lovers. I'm also mad that didn't have a season 2 or more because that was also fantastic. Free Ren, yeah. Well, at least we know Free Ren gets a season 2. At least we know that. What I watched for season 2, there was some new love interest. Yeah, but that's just it. They always leave us on a cliffhanger, hoping that they'll get another season, but then a lot of the time they don't. I just realized there's just some at the bottom of my watch list. Your Lie in April that I still need to watch, and the worst part is I know that Landon McDonald's in it. Notices that time has passed, probably, right? Let's see. 7th Time Loop. The Villainess Enjoys a Carefree Life. You know what? I would even just be happy for an English dub of that. I don't even necessarily need another season, but just give me an English dub. Just for fun. Psychic Princess, honestly, it started off kind of cool, and then it just kind of got more ridiculous as it went. Hiki Hero was good. I don't think it didn't necessarily need another season, but it wouldn't hurt. Why Ray Leanna ended up in the Duke's Mansion, that needs more seasons. Because it was so good. And no one was talking about it. Let's see. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale? That could keep going. Where did that go? Bring that back. That was cute. That at least had its own like magical fairy aesthetic that you don't see that often. Bringing that back. I love that world. It's good. They need to do more seasons 7 times. Yeah, that's what I mean. We have to watch in sub because there is no English dub. It's only dubbed in, I believe, Portuguese. Yeah. Yeah, Sugar Apple Fairy Tale could have more any day. Trapped in a Dating Sim, The World of Otome Games is Tough for Mobs is actually one of those animes that's so fucking funny to me because the dub was so unhinged. Like it was in not a ridiculous kind of way. It still fit within the story, but it just, I don't know, it didn't get lost in the formalization of translation. It definitely went on vibes alone and it worked. It was so funny. No Longer Allowed in Another World better have a season 2. It better. The concept is so funny and interesting. I need it. It's so, wait, which one? Oh, Tougher Gobs. Is it? Really? Artist is very clearly done by a specific kind of artist? Do you mean because of the fan service? I don't know. Maybe I just don't shy away from fan service. I don't really give a fuck. I swing always, so I'm just like, give me what you got. Let's see. On my love story, Sign of Affection. If that doesn't get a season 2, I will cry. I will cry. With how wildly successful Sign of Affection was, how could you not do another one? I'll become a villainess who goes down in history. The concept was also very interesting. Also so interesting. Because you took the concept of a villainess who normally is just a bitch to be a bitch. But in this case, it was a character who decided, I'm going to be the villainess because I find being the villainess empowering. And I'm going to act as the foil to the naive hero who thinks that just because she, you know, blushes and blinks a certain way, everything's going to go her way. And so what happens is this character acts as the villainess and is there to like kind of prep the hero for what is the hero's journey. And that's such an interesting take on that, to be like, I am not, at that point, you're not really the villainess, you're the anti-hero, but it's so interesting. That style. I don't know what that style means though. Because I see that in a few anime and maybe, I don't know. Maybe I just don't. I don't know. On the other hand, then you've got another show that like is My Dress Up Darling, which a lot of people are like, oh my god, the fan service. Not anime. You can just, you don't have to say hentai, you can say hentai. you can say hentai. I know what you're talking about. Look, whatever floats your boat, man. Tis what it is. You said it, not me. I did everything but. You can say hentai. I mean, Amelie voices in My Dress Up. Yeah, she does. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't get into it. I tried. And I don't know why. Everybody goes on about the fan service in it, and I'm just like, I don't even think I got that far. I think I might have seen a couple of underwear shots and that's about it. And then like the rest, I'm just like, I don't know. I just, not my favorite. I don't know. I just didn't find it that engaging, maybe? Masamune Kun's Revenge was actually insane. Things around made it a lot better. Yeah. The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt was also really funny. And I would appreciate more seasons just for the fun of it. You know what was based off of an anime? Was the series Bet on Netflix. I also binged that while I was away because I only had access to Netflix for a few of the days. That was so ridiculous as a live action that I couldn't stop watching. It was just so funny to me. Like, and it's also because maybe it's because of my experience on smaller sets where I was like, I know exactly what the vibe on set was when they were filming this. And it definitely felt like it was I can almost tell it's the type of set where on set they had a firmer grasp of the story and they thought I think they thought it was gonna look differently than how it came out. Not that it came out bad, but it was just a different tone because it feels like the actors and the dialogue, I feel like it was all just presented differently, but then it was edited another way. And it just wasn't overly cohesive. And it just, yeah, it felt like almost like the production team and the post-production team were almost telling two different stories. And it just felt wrong. But can't because he's secretly a softie. Also true. Pardon me. There's a bunch I'm skipping over, by the way, because I've watched like a few episodes and I'm just like, I could do without it. Excuse me. Oh, I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time. I love this one. I love Jade and I love the main character. I think they're so cute. Shangri-La Frontier, more seasons immediately. Immediately more seasons. Shangri-La Frontier is so fucking good. I enjoyed that thoroughly. The Yosan Newbie Adventurer, honestly, it was kind of like a really basic story, but I didn't mind it. That was pretty good. I'd watch another season. Wisteria Wand and Sword, at least I know is getting a second season, which is good. I thought that was good. It definitely had its parallels with like Harry Potter, but by the end, it was definitely going down its own like concept, which I was very much over. Like I liked it. Really reflects humanity's unbridled disdain for extra work. That and I wouldn't even know if it's like her extra work. I think it's more so like it's more the story of she's overpowered, and it's kind of like Mao Mao. If she shows her hand, she knows that her life's gonna be more difficult. It seems to be that's kind of the vibe. I need more Yakuza Fiance because I've read ahead and it gets, I mean, it was already good, but it gets so much more interesting. So yeah, I need that one. I need Yakuza Fiance. It did just get its English dub, which was also very good. It was directed by Hayden. Loved it. Loved it. Both English and the sub were just chef's kiss. And that's honestly most of it. And obviously Kaiju's coming out in 2 months, so that's exciting. So many of my friends, they'll never cover it. You won't. It was so good. I loved it. Loved it. The manhwa? Yeah, the manhwa is so good. So interesting. There's so much more at play, and you realize how much more politics is at play in the story. Oh, yeah. No, it was good. It was good. Sorry, we've been chatting a lot. We have not done shit. So we're definitely not gonna finish pickles. So what do you want to do? Do you want to do 3 doors at least, and then, because I don't know, do you think I can do smoke alarm, whatever the fuck it's called? Less I can fix them and more I let him break me, as my friend said. This is true, but also I think it really works because they're both crazy. Like, Yashiro is not normal either. Like, she may not be as sadistic or masochistic as he is, but she definitely not right in the head either. Like, the result of growing up in the Yakuza family definitely has had some effect, for sure. When the alarm sounds, yeah, can I do this, do you think? On auto, preferably, because I really like to keep talking to you guys and just let it do it in the background. Do I have to pay attention? In the best way. Yeah, that's just it. Yeah, that's exactly it. They're both insane and they both feed off each other. It's fantastic. You do everyday patrol on auto? Yeah? Okay. Do I need to do them all? Do I need to do them all? The 7 ones? Yeah. Okay. Suggestions on teams so that I can just, oh, never mind. Because I don't know how team synergy works, so I usually just throw like fucking whatever at them. I just I just, you know, pick whatever, and then I hope for the best. That's what I do. Ignore the rain hazard ones because they're reverie difficulty. Everyday patrol is much more manageable. Sure. As long as I get the mats, I don't give a fuck. Ugh. I almost wish there was like a team builder. Excuse me, in game. Excuse me. Wow. Where you could be like, here's what I got. Build me a. Oh wait. Like that? Wait, is that what that does? Is that what that does? If you tell me that's what that does, I'm gonna lose my mind. Is that what that does? No, it doesn't. That's not what that does. Why? What is... I don't understand what it's doing. I don't understand what it's doing. Why is it just moving the levels up and down? What does that mean? I don't get it. What is happening? What is that? So you pick 4 at a time is all? Oh, that's it? Wait, what do you mean 4 at a time? What do you mean 4 at a time? What? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need you to use fucking Razor language, please. Doesn't it do that anyway? 4 characters and bam, team done. Oh, I thought it did that anyway. I've never noticed otherwise. Whoops. Yeah, I've never noticed otherwise. Did it not already do that? Oh. Fuck, shows how often I rebuild teams. I don't ever. So I gotta turn this game down for myself. Fucking loud. There we go.
Keep up the pace.
Oh god. I'm gonna get on it though, cause yeah. Very familiar. Thank you.
I got this.
Thank you very much. I understand, kind of now, but also did not realize that was not a thing. I did not know.
A gift in a 10
'Cause I definitely thought that was something it did anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking this is not the team. I don't get it either.
Which one
I'm thinking I might just throw together one of the teams anyway, even if Pickles isn't done. I might just let him cook. What if I threw together the Glug Glug 3000 team? What if I just did that? Well, you could try the Glug Glug. They're not the right type, but like, it could be fun. See, they beat it. Where? They beat one. Also, were these enemies always here? They're kind of cute. Maybe I just have a penchant for any furry one. 2 healers, but that's cool if you prefer doing that. I know they're 2 healers, but I'm gonna be so honest. On these teams, Tooth Fairy also does a lot of the damage for me. So, I do run double heal with her sometimes. Let him cook? Oh, hell that. I don't like taking the full time. Tooth Fairy kind of cracked. She's also my only like P6 6-star. So she got a couple extra buffies behind her, you know. She kind of just is that type where she'll poke you and accidentally stab you with her finger. And it's like, whoop. Sorry.
a traditional treatment?
Honestly, I might just throw the Glug Glug together for the rest of this. I don't know if it'll be faster, but it's worth a shot to see, right?
Keep going. For out.
Oh. I forgot I can't use them again. Whoops. Well, there goes the Glug Glug team, because Flutter Page is needed for the Glug Glug. Oops. See, this is what I want, though. I want rain. I want the rain hazard containment, because I want these prizes. This is the one I want. Yeah. Plant. Okay. I don't fucking know. Reuse team members? Oh, I thought that was telling me it couldn't. I didn't actually read it, so I wouldn't actually know the answer. Okay, fuck it. Let's see. We're gonna do... I don't have a healer on that team if I do that. Let me grab Vila. Yeah, fuck it. See, I know what no one does.
I'll do my best.
Reading is hard. No, I just didn't do it.
I will report or
I just didn't do it.
sharp thing. Don't be so furious.
I can't be gone.
I used to be a reader. I genuinely used to be for fun. I used to be so into like just reading novels. I was in book clubs. I was a reader. That's how I grew up. Like in elementary school, you know, I was known as the bookworm. I don't know what happened, but just the love for reading died at some point, and I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's when I was like unmasking. I don't know if it was when I started going to therapy, getting the autism diagnosis. I don't know what happened, but like, I don't know if it was skill regression, but Jesus Christ, reading is boring these days. And yet I will consume fan fiction like it's going out of style. But when I see a block of text, the way I am immediately exhausted just looking at it, not reading it, looking at it. It is sad. Also, this, not looking good. Not looking great. I have a feeling I did not set them up for success. I might just throw Glug Glug together just for fun, just to see how it goes. Oh my goodness. Ugh, fuck. It is warm in here too. It is warm and toasty. I don't have an AC in my office, so I have the window open, and that's as good as it's getting. It doesn't help that it's also only May. It's only May, and it's 24 degrees, but it's also 8:30 at night, so from paragraphs of RPG gameplay mechanics, I would perhaps say. I mean, this is true. I also just can't read books anymore either, though. Like, back in, what, 2020, 2021? I don't know if anyone's a fan of, like, Hank Green, but I am. Even 21 if you're lucky. Ew. And he held a contest on TikTok where if you stitched his video and you got however many, a certain amount of likes, never heard of a certain amount, not whoever got the top most or whatever, it was just a certain amount, and that was his first mistake. Then you would get a signed copy of his book, and if you hit another threshold, then you would get a signed copy of both of his books. Long story short, I was in that group of people, well, there's a large group of us, that got both books signed. And so I got both books signed for free, which is crazy. You want to guess how much of those books I have read? Not for lack of trying. Not for lack of trying. And it's not that they're bad. It's purely me. I am about maybe halfway through the first one. This was 4 years ago. 4 years. Like I would have inhaled those in like 3 days back in high school. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. That's what I'm saying. Authors of everything is super. This is special. What? I'm gonna say one. Not even. Yeah, not even halfway through. Halfway through. And the only reason I'm halfway through was because last summer I had to go into a part of work where no electronics were allowed because security and shit. But I just had to sit there all day to make sure that the maintenance guys didn't get into any of the confidential crap. And so I just read a book all day because there was nothing else to do. And that's the only reason I read half the book, was because there was literally nothing else to do. And it's like, oh, like Hank deserved better. Oof. Okay, we're gonna do Glug Glug. We're gonna try it. We're just gonna see how it goes. That. Flutter and Batutu. Is it the type we need? No. But we're gonna see how it goes.
I'll keep us safe. This hunt is what I'm destined
And a child type. Exactly.
We're not afraid of you.
To a Snowy Mountain. That's a good way to read books. I've also found going on vacation, like down south, because Canadians love their Caribbean vacations. It's a great time to read. I actually read several books on my last trip, and it was, yeah. It was a lot easier, and I find that it helps when you have good books. Like, I read one that was called, no relation. It was so funny. It was about a guy named Ernest Hemingway, not the author. That was the whole point. And it was about him dealing with sharing a name with someone famous, and he actually ends up creating like a not an alter ego, Jesus Christ. He ends up creating a support group. Wow. For other people who are also named like the same as celebrities and like what they go through. Because it's so interesting. It's kind of like, you know, oh, it's my accidental namesake. Like, what do I have to live up to and stuff like that. And so like he ended up making friends with a guy named Mario Andretti who couldn't drive to save his life. There was a woman named Marie Antoinette that opened up her own bakery because she just decided, well, I'm going to embrace it. I'm going to use it. So, you know, the whole let them eat cake, that's what she named her bakery. And it was just a little feel-good story. It was interesting. It was good. And it was about this guy who he was trying to get published, but his name, Ernest Hemingway, he could not get published. He could not, yeah. Let me have a Twitch stream or podcast or audiobook or something in the background while working. Oh, that sucks when they don't. It lets me focus, I promise. It's not just a distraction. I swear to God, if I have some stimuli, I will hear you better. I promise. Where's my boss who she doesn't have her Spotify on? I'm pretty sure. It's funny, we'll get on a call and every now and then I can hear her calling out to Alexa to change the song. And I'm like, I love my group. I love my group so fucking much. This has up, guys. There will be an ad starting soon. I am sorry. It's really sweaty in here. Oh my God. I might have to call this soon. It is hot. Jesus. It doesn't help that I have no airflow because I close my door hoping I won't disturb my roommates too bad. But oh my God, it's sweaty. How dare, wait, which? The fact that I might end soon? I'm sorry. It's hot. It's hot. I was also kind of hoping that Irie would stream tonight because I kind of wanted to rate her. She has a funny con story. Ads are playing and the viewers aren't going to. Decaf! Thank you, but also... Decaf doesn't work for me. I promise. The support is just really intense. Work better with the chosen background. Yeah, not really, but yeah, you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Not a plan. No. What's funny though is directing them to the Ko-fi doesn't even help them with ads. What's that line from the Beetlejuice song? Like, if you die while listening to this album, it's still gonna keep playing. It's true. If you go to that Ko-fi and the ads are playing, they're still gonna keep playing. They're actually doing okay for not being the type. Oh shit.
You are not welcome here.
What happens when the orange thingy goes to 0? Because it's almost there. What happens then? Am I fooked? Get him, Pickles. Good boy.
We'll find our home one day.
Swung the way to victory in baseball's first World Series in the 1960s. Find out when they had.
Be careful.
I'm gonna be so honest. That's not what I thought the question was going to be when they said swung their way. Thought it was going to be a gay question. Whoops.
I said go away.
Oh, she said go away.
There they are.
Oh, did we win?
Just another shift.
You know, we didn't do it faster, but we didn't do it that hell of a much slower, that's for sure. They didn't do bad.
Waking up.
Select a deploy character to stay and suppress one of the rain hat. Oh, I see, because I didn't click anything, therefore I got to keep them. But Tutu is great with some. Well, it's an energy. Great job, regardless. Right? That's the Glug Glug 3000 team. That's what that was. Glug Glug, I'm assuming because of the alcoholic leading the charge. I would assume. I don't have an Enly. I need to get an Enly. Not just press the terrible effects that are happening, then yeah, you get to keep your characters. Oh, okay, got it. So is there like a downside to not keeping a character there? Like will it cost me something else later? Trial characters for those who are struggling. Yeah, hi, I am struggling, it is me. Did I do this? I probably autoed some of it. I did. Look, I got my first triple S this time. That was cool. I got my first triple S mains bulletin. Yeah. With Euphoria. Oh, noted. Noted. Yeah. What was my team for this? I think this might have been also Glug Glug. Was it? No, this is another team. This was one that was recommended though. But it worked out really well. Trial saw the speed, that makes sense. I have not built mine. I have not. She used to drive me crazy. She's grown on me since. She's grown on me since like a lot. So I really should bring her back up to snuff. Cause yeah, I just kind of let her drop off. To an auto fight? Oh, all the time. Oh, they recommend her all the time. Yeah. Yeah, why? Is that not helpful? Player minded? Oh, weird. Yeah, no. Well, okay, wait. That's a lie. So, I don't necessarily search for builds that are like auto fight. Maybe I should, but I don't. But she did fine in it, yeah. It's really sweaty. Let me see. How long have I been going? That's the real question. Because I just don't know how much hotter it's going to get as my computer runs. And I'm like, Am I playing with literal fire as I go? Good at healing. She'll all clutch heals right when you think unit is about to die. Would not be my first recommendation. Oh, that's just it. It's not that I... if you want to think less. Well, that's just it. I already did the guide, so I don't have to think at all. There's literally no thinking less. It did the job. In fact, it did a triple S job, so I'm not too upset about it. I think I might end tonight, only because it is really fucking sweaty, and I would like to do the 3 doors, but I also know that because I'm on the last legs, these are longer, typically, and I don't know how much hotter it's gonna get in here in that time. I kind of want to give the room a break with the lights and the PC and the, you know what I mean? Ugh. Maybe give my AC from across the hall a little bit of a chance to catch up. I don't know. Because it's hot in here. It's sweaty. And at some point, we're not getting lost in the sauce anymore. We're getting lost in the sweaty, and it's like, ugh.
Want to have a look yourself?
Let me go to chatting. Let me see who's online.
Dangerous. How?
Because there are a few people I wanted to rate. I just want to see if they're still on. Oh, okay, my sound's on. Hello. Oh my god, there's so many friends on. Jesus Christ. Okay. Holy fuck. There's too many on. None of them are Irie. I even looked at 3 doors. Oh yeah, no, I really like them. It's just they take a little while. They do make me feel pretty dumb, like on the regular. Because I take so much time in between them that I forget some of the mechanics, and so I just end up scuttling around for a little bit sometimes. But it's nice. It's good for when I'm vibing with chat and we're just chilling and we're just trying to, like, you know, the lurkers are just doing their thing and I'm just listening to music, whatever. It's a nice little hangout to do it that way. Until I get to the point where I'm like, I clearly am not understanding and I've hit a wall and I'm like, someone explain to me what I'm doing wrong. I'm stuck. It hasn't happened a lot, but every now and then I'm just like, oh boy. But then I get spiteful. Then I'm like, now I'm going to do this purely because they've made me look stupid. The only way to know what Vern's scar looks like. Vern has a scar? I actually never noticed. Huh. Interesting. What do we feel like? There we've got We got Pokemon card opening. So gotcha. We've got Withering Waves. We've got more Withering Waves. Just chatting. I lied. No, sorry, I lied. I'm so sorry. I lied. I know where we're going. Sorry, I didn't even see it as an option. We're gonna go say hi to Omnistuck Sahar. We're gonna go see Sahar. Sahar is playing Love and Deep Space, and I want thoughts on the story while she's doing it. But Sahar is also just back from a con. She's back from on Anime Boston. Has many stories from it, I am sure. But we're gonna go say hi to Sahar, or also known as Omnistuck. Yeah. Arcana-sama looked at it back in chapter 2 during the whole oranges thing. Oh, I did not remember that. Let me cue that up. Thank you, Maritime. Appreciate it. If you are a new friend and you haven't been in there yet, we do have a Discord link there. I do often play Love and Deep Space in the Discord, if anything, but otherwise we do share a lot of our gacha pulls and our any helpful links that we find for Reverse, as well as any of the Hoyo games, which I personally do not play anymore, but the rest of the community does. It is all in there. Otherwise, I have the first message for followers. Second one is for subbies, for when we get over to Omni's stream, which it looks like they're on chapter 2 of the new main story. Chapter 2. Okay, so they're getting into the good shit. Okay. So it looks like they're... Oh, wait, what? Not the new main story. I don't know what they're doing right now. This is like early story. What's happening? They're past this normally. Anyway, I'm interested. I'm gonna see what they're doing because I don't know what's happening, but I want to watch. But we're gonna go say hi. They have a couple cool redeems if you're a Love and Deep Space fan. Otherwise, I'll be back on Friday. We are doing some Fields of Mystria, which actually they did just post that the new update, the next quarterly update for the major update for Fields of Mystria is coming out in July. Super excited. I'll share it in Discord as well. We'll be doing that on Friday night. That's gonna be mostly just chatting, chilling, while I do like museum stuff and just doing some cutesy stuff, some dialogue with characters. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice little chill night if you want like a cool Friday. Yeah. Otherwise, thank you guys for coming by. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys over there in Omni stream, and have a good night, Souplings. Bye.